I'm here to review a movie that lots of people, and by lots of people, I mean lots of people, love. They can't get enough of this movie. It's like one of their favorite movies now. It's beautiful and touching and amazing, and everything is so great. Okay, huge disclosure though. I love Les Miserables, the musical. The musical adaptation of the Victor Hugo book is in my top 3 favorite musicals of all time. When I found out they were making a film version of basically what is my favorite musical, I pooped. I pooped everywhere. I'm sorry if you don't like that analogy, but I pooped everywhere. We're going to turn what is essentially one of my favorite stories ever, and then we're going to put it into film medium, which, if you're going to take any musical, Les Mis is the perfect musical to put to film. Like, everything is laid out, and when I found out it was being directed by Tom Hooper, who did The King's Speech, I was like, that's a perfect choice. The King's Speech was an amazing movie with amazing performances, an amazing story, great, just everything about that movie is great. And then I found out Hugh Jackman was going to be in it playing Jean Valjean. I love Hugh Jackman. He's one of my favorite actors. And the cast on this thing is incredible. You have Hugh Jackman, Anne Hathaway, Russell Crowe, Amanda Seyfried, Sacha Baron Cohen, Helena Bonham Carter. Like, wow. And I was just so excited. The trailers came out, and the trailers were like, oh my God, it looks so good. You know what? I'm just going to say, I hate this movie. I hate this movie. I hate it. I want it to go and die in a hole. Oh, God. I was so sad when I saw it. I'm just not going to be a stupid guy and just stand here and say, oh, I hate it. I'm going to tell you why I hate this movie. I set my expectations way too high. I can admit that completely. I don't think it's a bad movie. It is a pretty good film, but I hate it, and I'm going to explain why. Let's start with the good. Hugh Jackman is fantastic as Jean Valjean. He completely deserved his Oscar nomination. He truly was. Did I spit? Okay, Anne Hathaway was great. Aaron Tveit as Enjolras was great. Samantha Barks as Eponine was great. Now, everyone else? No. Okay, Russell Crowe, he sucked. We don't need to get into that. Amanda Seyfried, what were you doing in this movie? You're a good actress. What were you doing? You were like freaking like this the whole time. You're like, I'm Cosette. No, you're not Cosette. And Amanda Seyfried is a good actress, and I know that is why. And I thought she was a good choice for the role, and it made me so sad. Eddie Redmayne, okay, you know what? He's fine, but I didn't like his vocal. He sounds like a frog. Okay, he sounds like a freaking frog. Sacha Baron Cohen in this movie. Okay, when I found out he was gonna be Trinardi, I was like, that is the best casting choice I've ever heard, like, in my entire life. Like, oh my God. And he sucked in this movie. He was awful. You say, oh, he was funny. You know why he was funny? Because the script is funny. Trinardi is supposed to be evil, and he's not like that. He works so much better as an evil character who is funny because he's evil, not funny to be funny. He's funny because of the evil things he does. Helena Bonham Carter. Oh my God. If you've seen The King's Speech, which was Tom Hooper's last film, you know he's a good director. He can do really good stuff. What was he doing here? So how would you like it if I just did my whole video like this? How would you like that? Because I don't really like, oh, I'm not filling out the screen. Okay, there we go. I don't mind that with like the little with solo numbers like in Valjean's soliloquy or Stars, when they're in a fight, or when they're talking in a cafe, or when there's a huge thing going on in the middle of the streets. Do you want to see one, like, or freaking close up on a freaking cart, or like in the battle scenes? Do you want to see the gun barrel? No, you want to see a huge wide shot of people, fighting and getting killed, not like they're people getting killed, like, right here. Oh my God. Oh, I'm sorry. Probably concerned for my health, as am I. Oh, God, this movie gets me so mad. And it's not even that bad. It's not that bad of a movie, but for some reason, I just get so mad every time I talk about it. I mentioned the scope of Les Mis. Yeah, I guess the scope of Les Mis is now freaking like that, because you can't show the hugeness. It felt small, and I don't want Les Mis to feel small. And honestly, the way some of the emotional scenes were done in this movie that worked so on the musical, I felt manipulated. I felt emotionally manipulated, and I felt it was completely ungenuine. Oh my God. I hate it so much. Woo! Okay. In terms of a movie itself, I'd probably give it like a C+, like a C. In terms of a fan of Les Mis, the musical, I'm gonna give it a D. The reason people love this movie on the cine because it's a great story, but if it was told even better with a more, but Tom Hooper is a good director, so I don't even know what he was doing. A director who respects the source material. This would have just been a much better experience. It's my review of Les Mis. I didn't like it. I'm sorry. Heart is beating, and my pulse is raging, and I'm gonna go now. Tell me your thoughts on the movie, please, and I hope I didn't scare you off. And I'm Cameron. I'll see you next time.